no gold is not enough.
Welcome guys, welcome to this video. So in this video, what I want to do, I want to fetch all the messages from Firebase. I want to display those messages here. So once we have all the messages showing up here, further we can go for showing messages for each coach. So to have all the messages showing up in the page, we need to create a route. So currently if I go to home and add coaches, these routes are working. When I click on messages, we don't have any route. So let's do that. So I go to the code editor. Here in the files, we have pages where we have coaches and messages directory. Inside messages directory, I'm going to create a brand new file. It's going to be a Vue component. So it's going to be messages list.vue. All right, now as we have this component, we need to set it for a route. So this route where we want to show, we have called it here messages, so we need to set this component for it. So here I say import messages list.vue, and we can assign this component to this particular route. So here instead of null, we need to put this. All right, so here I'll make it like this. So if I go now here to home, I refresh the app, I go to messages. So we need to check where we have this navigation. We need to check if we are sending user to messages. If I here say messages, so we get the page, but the link is not working. So in header.vue, we have messages, and there it says 2, so where I have hash. So here we say messages. All right, now it should be fine. So if I go to home page, refresh, and messages, we go to the route. Now here in the route, we are loading this component. So let's prepare this component as a template, and I want a title. I'm gonna call it h1. Now I want to create script tag as well, and it is going to return an object. Currently I'm going to leave it empty. Then what I want to do, want to say display messages. So I want to have a computed property. All right, and this is going to fetch the messages for us. So I want to return here this $store dot getters. Now if I go to the store directory, which is VueJS, Vuex, here inside messages we have getters a file. So if I open this file, currently we don't have anything in the getter file, so we need to get the messages and we need to show the messages there. So if I go to index.js, we have messages, which is currently an empty array, so we need to get that. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to call a getter which is going to get the messages. So it's going to be /all messages. All right, so this is going to get messages for us, and no dot is not here. Now we don't have this all messages, so we are going to create it here. So here inside it, I'm going to say messages. So here we can say return state. Now we're getting the state here. All right, so state.messages, we are returning it. So currently it is going to be empty because we don't have any messages. If you go to index.js, here we are returning the messages inside state, which is currently empty. So we need to set an action which is going to set the messages. Below the computer property, I'm going to create a methods, and here I'm going to define a method that is going to run and load messages when we load this page. So I call this function load messages, and this function going to dispatch action. So I'm going to say this $store dot dispatch. All right, and here I want messages /get messages. So this is going to get us the messages, so spelling should be correct. All right, and I want to run this function when this component creates. So here is lifecycle method from Vue created, and there I'm going to call this function. So I'm just going to say here this dot load messages. All right, that's it, and I save this file. Now we are accessing these messages because if you go here, we have namespacing true, and where we include it here, when we have messages module, we are calling messages here to the module. That's why we are using this messages. So remember that, don't forget about it, because otherwise you might get confused why we are using these messages. Then we have the action get messages, and here we are getting the getter from getters. So we need to go and create this action now. All right, so we're going to go here in messages. There is actions.js. I open this file. Currently we have one action save messages, and here I'm going to create another. Now this is going to be get messages, and the spelling should be correct because it should match with this, otherwise we are going to get error or it won't get the data, so be careful about that. Now here what I want to do, first I want to create a let messages back to blank array, and here I'm going to use the fetch method, and in this fetch method I'm going to call to this URL. So we have messages stored here, and this is the URL I need to call. So I'm just going to copy this URL, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put here. All right, so this is how you do that. Now when you want messages, you need to put JSON at the end. Now we are getting data, that's why we don't need to pass any other argument here, so this is enough. Now here I'm going to put this inside constant, so I say constant response equals fetch. All right, now I want to use await async because I want this step to go first. Once we have response, then we want to pursue. So await here, and if you use await there, async here. All right, now here we can do here. Now I'm going to create another constant to await response.json. all right, then we are going to get the messages. We can see our data here, so I copy this and I say here console.log, and here we can check our data. So here we have an error. It says messages. I misspelled. You can see that I have 3 S's here, and this is happening in actions. So here, okay, we haven't used it, so I'm just gonna comment that, and yeah. All right, so if I go inside this object, we have the hi JSON mark. This is the message, and that's same like the ID. If you match 352 and ending 352 here, so we are getting the message there. All right, so as we are getting the messages here now, we need to display these messages, and I want to format these messages in a way so that I can easily show them here. So here I say for, and then I'm going to say constant. It's going to be key in the data we are receiving, and here what I want to say, I want to say constant message, and this is going to be an object, and this object will have everything as we want. So here I say first of all coach ID, when we are going to show each message for your particular coach, this is going to be useful. So right now I'm just going to put it this way. So I say response, and basically we need this. I put here, and I want to pass the key. So we are getting the key here, so I can pass key here, and then dot coach ID. All right, so what is happening, we are passing this key, this ID, and that is the data inside. So we can call any of the values dot ID dot messages dot name. So that's what we are doing there. So here I just say dot coach ID, and if you see here, we have the coach ID here, so we can call it like that. Okay, so I go here. Now after coach ID, I need to save this. If you check here, we have 4 values, so we're gonna check that. So we assigned a value here but never used it. So what we do here is that once we have the data like this, I can put this data into our messages variable. So I'm gonna uncomment this. I'm going to say push, I want to use this message. So it's just going to reformat the content for us and going to put inside messages. Now here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the mutation. I'm going to call mutation. So here we get the access to context, and that's what we are going to use now. Here I'm going to say context dot commit, and I want a mutation. It is going to be set saved messages, and I'm going to pass this messages in here. All right, now this mutation going to set the data for us, and that's why I called it set. So I'm just going to copy this name here and gonna go into mutation. We don't have it open, so it's here. So here we have add message, then we say here set message, and here I want to set. So we get the access to state and payload. All right, and here we are going to put state dot messages, which is equal to payload, and the payload is the messages we are getting, which we formatted here. And I can remove this console log now. All right, so currently if I refresh, nothing gonna happen because we have the data getting set, but we are not showing that data. So we need to loop through that data here, because currently if you see here, I just set messages and nothing is happening. So I'm going to create a component in this case, and I'm going to call this component inside here, components coaches. So here I'm going to create another folder, and inside messages I want to include a file. I'm going to call it .vue, you can call it anything, and inside div I'm going to use bootstrap class cod. All right, just to give a bit styling there. Now I want h3 tag for the title, so I'm going to display the name here, so name and display. So we are going to create this computed property in a moment, just adding here now, so small. Here I'm going to display the ID. Now after that we want a div with the class of, here we can display the message. So here I say, all right, now we need to set this computed property, so we need script here, and inside script I want to call props, and those props we are going to use. So this is a component I created here, and in the message list we are getting the messages here, right? But when we get the messages, we want to loop through those messages. So I have this computer property here. I'm going to copy this. If I go there, you can see that we have content. So what I can do, I can call our component that we created for each message. So I say import messages each message.vue. Okay, now here this each message here we have, so we need to tell that we want to use this component. So here I'm going to say component, pass this name, we can use this component now. So I'm going to say here each message. All right, now we can pass this data inside it. So what I do simply, I'm going to loop through. I'm going to say here, I'm going to cut this from here now. So I say v4, I'm going to put it down so we can see it easily. And here I'm going to want to pass an ID. key, sorry. So for key we use message.id. All right, now we need to pass values. The values we are showing here. So we have the name, ID, and message. So that's is what we are going to pass now. Here I'm going to say first message, and how are we going to pass message? So we have the message here, and I'm going to say dot message, just like this. All right, now we are passing these values here. Now we need to tell that we're using props so that we can use these props. So here, for in each message, I'm going to say here that we need to use these props. So I say here props, and we are going to put the first ID, then name. Now we need to set our properties here, computed properties. So I say computed the message. Let's set the display name first. This display name going to return this dot name. Then we have ID display, return this dot ID. So you're getting it, we are just showing the props here. So the last one is the message display. So I save this, and we are getting each message component has been registered but not used. And you can see that I called it each message here, but here I had 3 S's. Again, spelling mistake, so be careful about that. Sorry about that too. Now go here, we can refresh, and we have our messages. All right, so we go to the home page, we go to messages, we get our messages. So if I go to home and I want to hire Jason Leonard, and here I say hi Jason, send. We added the message, we go to messages, and here we are fetching that message here, right here, latest message for testing. So so far so good. We have the messages here, but what I want to do, I want to have a system where we sign in a coach, and that coach can see messages. Those are sent to that coach only. Currently we are just showing all the messages. So we will be implement that from incoming videos. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.